Hello everyone, welcome back to our second session. What do you have for the second session? Very good. The second session you have Grammar Planet 3, right? Very good. Okay, so last week, Friday last week, right? You already finished unit 8, right? And today you are going to continue to unit 9. Very good. Okay, so did you remember the lesson in Unit 8? Very good. In Unit 8, you focus on simple past irregular verbs, right? Okay, and there are two different forms, right? We have affirmative. Example, they have their mom. Okay, so in affirmative, we learn how to add ed, how to add d, and how to add ied, right? Did you remember all of this? When do you add d? You add d when the verb ending in letter E, right? And then you add only d. And when do you add ed? We add ed to most verb. When do you add ied? We add ied when the verb ending in consonant plus y, and then we change y to ied, right? Very good. Okay, this is negative. Negative we use didn't plus base form of verb, right? She didn't study Chinese. Okay, so we use didn't plus base form of verb. Well, so now we finish our review part. Let's continue our lesson today. Okay, so now please take out your book all together and open your book on page 41. 41 and 42. Today we focus on two pages. And we will practice one exercise on page 42. Okay, so now look at page 41 altogether. What is the title of page 41? Unit 9. I went home. Okay, I went home. I went home means we refer to irregular verb, right? Simple past but irregular verb. In Unit 8, you focus on regular verbs, right? Here now you can look and learn. Okay, look and learn. Simple past irregular verbs. Okay, so here you have to focus on the verb that when you change to past, you have to change to another one. Okay, you cannot add d, you cannot add ed, you cannot add ied. How? Okay, so now let's look and learn. Okay, there are two different forms. Here we have affirmative. Affirmative, example, she went home. Like example, the word went comes from the word go, right? Okay, go. When you change to past, you have to change to the word went. Okay, so this one you have to change to another word. You see, go, change to went. You cannot add d, you cannot add ed, you cannot add id. You just change from one word to another word. Example one more. They did homework. Okay, did here come from the verb do. Very good. Did here come from the verb do, right? So do you change to did. You see, you change to another word, right? You change to another one, another meaning. Oh, not another meaning. Another word. Yeah, meaning also different, right? Because when you use in present, you translate one meaning. When you use in past, you have another meaning in the past, right? Okay, so how about negative? Negative, you use didn't plus base form of verb. Here, you can look at here. This one is base form of verb and this one is didn't. I didn't go to school yesterday. You cannot say I didn't went to school yesterday. You cannot say I didn't went, okay? I didn't go because you didn't already. So didn't need to plus base form of verb. Okay. Example, the second one. He didn't eat snacks. Okay. You see, it is base form of verb because you use after didn't. You cannot say he didn't add snakes. Okay, you cannot use verb to here. Okay, you cannot use past form of verb here. This one we call base form of verb, and this one we call past form of verb. You cannot use past form of verb here because after didn't you have to use base form of verb. Example again, I didn't go to school yesterday. He didn't eat snacks. Okay. Now I would like you to learn some irregular verbs, and you have to remember all of them. Okay, you can look at your books or you can look at here first. Irregular verbs mean the verb that you have to change to another one, right? Example, do, you change to did. Okay, and this one you cannot add again. You cannot add d, you cannot add ed, you cannot add ied. Okay, you have to change from one word to another one. Again, do, did. Okay, do change to did. Draw, drew. Okay, draw, drew. Drink, drank. Drink, drank. Eat, ate. Eat, ate. Forget, forgot. Forget, forgot. Give, gave. Give, gave. Go, went. Go, went. Have, had. Have, had. And we have more words, right? Hear, heard. Hear, heard. Make, made. Make, made. Read, read. Okay, this one even we write the same way, but we pronounce in the past we pronounce read. Okay, read, read. Run, ran. Run, ran. Sleep, slept. Sleep, slept. See, saw. See, saw. Take, took. Take, took. Tell, told. Tell, told. Okay, I hope you can notice some irregular verbs, and we will review again and again whenever we study this lesson. So I hope after learning this lesson in Unit 9, you can remember a lot of irregular verbs. Okay, so to make sure you can understand the lesson, let's practice the exercise all together. Okay, so now let's continue to part B. B, look and choose. Okay, B, look and choose. Okay, so here we have 3 sentences, 1, 2, 3. Now I would like you to do it first, and after that I will correct for you. You have 30 seconds to do this exercise, and after that I will correct for you. Do it now. Finish? Very good. Okay, so now let's check the answer all together. Clara take or took a photo. Take D with D or took? It must be took. Wow. Okay, why do you choose took? Because in this lesson we focus on irregular verb, right? We cannot add D, ED or IED. We just change from one word to another word. And you can check the word take here. Take change to took. We don't add D, right? Okay, how about the number 2? Holly didn't drink or drank milk. Holly didn't drink or drank? Didn't drink. Very good. Why you choose drink? Because after didn't, we have to use base form of verb. We cannot use past form of verb. So we use drink. We cannot use drank. Okay, the last one. Andy didn't forget or forgot his hat. Forget or forgot? Forget. Very good. It is like number 2, right? It's like number 2 because it stands after didn't. You have to use base form of verb. Very good. Okay, so now I would like you to continue to another page, page 42. Okay, now turn to page 42 altogether. Letter C. Okay, now we do letter C one more and then we can finish our section today. Okay, C, look, circle and march. There are 4 pictures here, right? A, B, C and D. And there are 4 sentences, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, number 1 is given as an example, right? Came, eat it or ate a snack. It must be ate, right? Because irregular verb, you cannot add D, ED or IE, ED. You have to change to another word. Here you can see here, it change to ate. Okay, and march to letter B, right? Okay, this one march to letter B. Okay, now we have 3 more. We have number 2, number 3, number 4. I would like you to complete it first. You have 30 seconds to complete this exercise, and after that I will correct for you. Do it now. Finish? Very good. Okay, so now let's check your answer with me. Mark ran or run? Ran or run? It must be ran. Okay, Mark ran, right? Okay, ran. Because ran is irregular verb. We don't add D, ED or IED. Look at the picture. What letter? Letter D, right? Okay, very good. Letter D, march to letter D. Okay, number 3. Clara forgot or forget it her hat. Forgot or forget it? It must be forgot, right? Very good. Okay, forgot. Because forgot is irregular verb. We don't add D, ED or IED. We just change from one word to another word, right? Okay. And march to letter C, right? Okay, letter C. Oh, letter C or letter A? Letter A, not letter C. You see, Clara didn't have her hat. She forgot, right? She forgot her hat. Okay, so the last one. Holly drank or drink, ED, lemonade. Okay. What is the correct answer? Drink or drank? Drink with ED or drank? It must be drank. Very good. It must be drank. Why do you choose drank? Because drank is irregular verb. We don't add D, ED or IE or IED. And march to letter C. That goes without saying. Because we have only one letter, right? Okay, so now we finish our exercises and finish our lesson. Before we finish our session, I would like to review again. So in Unit 9, we focus on simple past irregular verbs. And I would like you to remember all of these irregular verbs. So you have to try to remember all of these. You have to remember do, change to did, drink, change to drank, draw, drew, eat, ate. You have to remember all of these verbs, okay? And we have 2 different forms, right? Affirmative and negative. In affirmative, you use subject plus past form of verb. Okay, past form of verb. She went home. They did homework. And in negative, you use didn't plus base form of verb, right? Subject plus didn't plus base form of verb. Example, I didn't go to school yesterday. He didn't eat snacks. Okay, and I hope you can remember all irregular verbs and you can use all irregular verbs in the affirmative and negative very well. Okay, this is the end of our second session and see you in the next video. Goodbye, class.